Cosplay World. We're back with a nostalgia slash anniversary slash milestone video as I'm using my hands to talk and probably destroying the audio. Okay, I'll try and do that. I'll try to talk into the camera and make the audio as good as I can. Hello, cat. You cannot noozle me. You're a bad cat. Oh well. So, I just want to say thanks for the wild ride and the funness that we have, especially those who have been with me since, say, the beginning. I remember Unit B is a particularly active member of this community, this channel. I'm really happy to see him when he posts, because he posts like the most of anybody. Oh, well, at least the consistency. I know him. I know that person. Anyhow. It's been, what, 3 years? And 3 years is pretty good for YouTube. YouTube, people usually don't stay on. They don't stay as consistent. I'm okay. I have had times of non-consistencies. To be fair, certain times of the year suck for me as far as cons and workload and so on and so forth, because, yeah, oh well. But anyway, I'm still around. I'm still doing this. I still got videos for you to see, for me to make and edit, and for hopefully you to enjoy and absorb the knowledge that I have gained through messing up, and hopefully you won't mess up as quite as bad as I have. Oh well. So, hopefully through this montage or slideshow or wherever I happen to put together over this audio, we will demonstrate the nostalgia and how I've gotten considerably better at audio and or probably not audio, but at least video. My initial videos were yellow and off center and dark and not focused, where I feel I could do better camera work and different sets of videos. It's a struggle between the work that I have to do to pay the bills and the time it takes to edit such videos. And I hope you guys have some understanding of that as I walk away from my neighbors making a ton of noise. Sorry about that. Anyhow, on the news, I have, of course, a ton of videos backlogged. I'm hoping to put some of them kind of on a list on my website. I don't know, maybe make a little bit of scratch off that, because it's always nice to get a little bit of money to not die horribly. That's always good. As a commissioner, if you guys didn't know, I do commission work. I'm starting to move into a lot of the more elaborate works and bigger pieces that make a reasonable amount of money, at least for a commissioner. Trust me, guys, the commissioners don't make a whole ton of money. At least not a livable wage anyway. So I'm really happy to be able to kind of edge my way into feasibly living off of this work. Anyhow, that's a really good milestone. Making awesome armors, and I hope you all enjoy, even if you're not within my price range. I hope that my videos are of some help to help you accomplish your goals and achieve these things on your own, because of course we are all cosplayers and hobbyists, and there is some degree of fun to be had to make and learn these things for yourself. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos on that basis. Woo! Oh well. A lot of videos, like almost 400 videos now. I'm not even sure. Should I go over my computer and actually look at the number of videos? I could totally do that since I have my analytics up. Dashboard. Let's see what it says. As it loads, or not loads. Anyway, I have at least like 300 something videos. I think I'm getting close to 400. Oh, so 1,500 subscribers is about 500 a year. That means only 1 or 2 people subscribe to my channel a day, and that's not a huge number, but I don't lose that many. So I know that the people that I'm reaching are actually the members of the cosplay community, and those of you who are interested in what I'm doing, and I'm not getting people who just like click and then never watch any of my videos. And that's awesome. I'm actually happy that I'm reaching and affecting the cosplay community, at least in my own head. I'd like to believe that. Oh well. One thing I would like to do, I guess, is to shoot a new set of like descriptive tutorials on the materials themselves. That's the way I started out, but they were really bad and very general and not great. I'm thinking of making something with the materials as I'm explaining them and demonstrating them in a more practical sense, I guess you could say. and thus make it more interesting instead of me waving a piece of material around and saying, "Oh, this is a thing." Also, those videos were quite bad. I don't know. I'm always also very interested in working with other YouTubers. I don't think there's too many YouTuber cosplay people who do the kind of thing I do. I do see some tutorials, but a lot of them are like this format of, here's the supplies you have, and you need these things for this specific project, and here's what they are. And to me, I could potentially maybe do that. I used to list the materials and tools in the description, but I don't know how much good that really did, because to understand what's going on in my work, it's a little bit more complicated than that. There's a lot of stuff going on typically in like a prop or a set of armor that I make. So to begin a tutorial in that fashion seemed kind of weird. Also because I try to at length give you the names and where you can find them and information about the materials rather than how we're making it. I kind of fill in the gaps there. I hope I do at least. But that is something people have asked for. They have asked for me to list the materials at the beginning of the project. I don't know. I have in the past taken the stance that I'm not teaching you about this particular project. I'm teaching you about the materials and tools and techniques that went into the project, and that's a little bit more advanced than your typical YouTube tutorial, kind of. It's a little bit more in depth, I believe, in some way. But anyway, I got off on a rant. I don't know. I see a lot of YouTube cosplay theme things that are cosplay music videos or vlogs, or sometimes tutorials are mixed in there. But it's not so much as I do. It's not really the same kind of thing. And I think it's at least worth asking or talking with them, but I'm not sure how I could work something out. There's got to be some sort of medium or way to interact with them that's engaging with the audience. It's a little complicated to figure out. Something I might have to, come up with on my own. Yeah. But that's nothing for you guys to be concerned about unless you're another cosplay YouTube channel, in which case, hey, send me a message. I'm not an asshole. Send me a message. I'm not an asshole. Oh well. And in that token, I'm also very happy to answer questions or refer you to other commissioners or reliable sources of information, because guess what? I kind of run into a couple of those things and might know a thing or two about that, even if you don't want what I have to offer directly. Yay! Oh well. If you guys don't know, I stopped the Megazord video series because I'm getting a 3D printer, and that might have a huge effect on how that particular costume is made. I've had a few questions on what happened with that. Yeah, my 3D printer might be nice to make a gigantic robot of awesome detailing, maybe. So there you go. Now, to those of you who have stuck around for the about 9-10 minutes into this video, I have endured this rant, or have seen one of these videos before and know what the story is here, or maybe you're just patient enough to listen to me and happen to be coming across this video in one way or another. Yep, I'm going to be giving away a prop. Oh my god, really? A prop? Yes, a prop. There are conditions, of course, with these things there are. And if you hadn't noticed, I'm not particularly a spammy sort of person, so it will not require you to like or share or do any of those things. That is a nice thing for you to do, and I will be happy if you do those things, but not required as part of the contest. Part of the contest is being one of my loyal listener, watcher peoples, and knowing to stick to the end to get the opportunity to get the prop. So, as per usual, the prop must fit inside a 10x10 box, and in some way or fashion, please make it interesting. I have made a zillion bazillion swords, and would rather not make another zillion bazillion swords. You must follow the link in the description to my Facebook page. It's not because I want to promote my Facebook page, although sometimes that's useful. It's because YouTube is really hard to get hold of people. If you contact or make a post in Facebook, I can hunt you down and make sure you're a real person. very useful for giving away these things. It kind of sucks when I can't contact you and give you the thing you won, or notify you in any way too. So, here is the story. You follow that link in the description to my Facebook page. You then find a post with this video. Below the post, I want you to post a picture or link to the thing that you want. Please be specific if you can. If it's like a picture of a bunch of stuff, tell me which part you want. Because again, it's got to fit inside a 10 by 10 box. That is all you need to do to enter. Yes, also indicate that you want to, be part of it, and you're not just saying random BS's. That has happened once or twice. So yes, post a picture or link in response to the video on my Facebook page, and indicate in some way that you would like this thing. I will then go and randomly choose a winner. If you respond, hey, you get the thing. It will be open from June 2nd to June 8th. Yes, a full week of opportunity to win this prize. Now, being that this announcement is at the end of the video and not at the beginning, or maybe not even listed in the title or indicated that there is a giveaway, there typically is not that many entries. Yay! This means you have an extremely high chance of getting something awesome made by me for free. So, there you go. I typically get, I would say maybe 2 dozen, I would guess, on this entry. Maybe a dozen, 2 dozen entries. So, it's at least worth your time, if you've listened this far into the video, to go to that Facebook page and make a post there indicating what you want. And that's the end of my video. Thank you guys for hanging out and talking with me and making this far less boring than it could have been over the years. See you around, guys. Good times to all.
Hey Cosmo, before I finish up this video, I want to say thanks for everyone who likes and subscribes, but the people who comment, you guys have a special place in my heart. It really does keep me motivated. I don't know, I do try to talk to you a one-on-one, but maybe someday I'll have enough questions and so on to do like a regular Monday Q&A session like I used to, but for now, I just try and spread the information and love I have for all you cosplayers out there. I don't know if you know someone who needs help, if you see someone who could use a heads up and maybe is new to the cosplay community, maybe hasn't seen some of these kind of informational videos, let them know. It really helps me out. I'm gonna go make more vids, have some fun, make some stuff, do cosplay things. Thanks for watching, guys. Good times to all.